and welcome back to Spect. Today we'll be looking at Warhammer Conquest magazine number 10, and I'm really excited for this. As you can see, it's our first vehicle, and if you've just started out, this is a brilliant little vehicle to have and to utilize and get used to the rule systems. And I think it's just brilliant. It's going to be fun. Can't wait to have a look at it. But it's a Mephitic Blight Hauler. I saw these in the past and thought of great little models. So let's take a closer look. Right, having a look, artwork looks fine. Contents there as always, just a run through of what you have. A little bit of lore and information about the Mephitic Blight Hauler. What I like about this here, it talks about it being a demon engine, and this is the first time you kind of encounter that. And the artwork is always good. And from a standpoint of a new person, it's a good little intro. A little bit more lore, information. And what we got here is like a weapons layout. But not only that, when they do things like this, you can see all the detail on the models because they've obviously painted them up. And all the details become easy to paint yourself because you can actually see what it's meant to be and how it's meant to be painted. We have some secret files there. And again, these kind of things I always love, like the mysteries and intrigues, secret files. And you can take your time and go through those. A good thing to see, some lore and knowledge expansion. I like when they introduce new aspects, and this is Astra Militarum, and that can kind of give you a little taster into what it's like. A little bit more lore there related to the Blight Hauler and how it kind of came in. And having a look at the sprue. Now, I did actually make mine beforehand, but looking at the sprue overall, it looks good. I haven't had any problems or any defects with mine. Maybe I'm just lucky. There's the instructions there, and they always look good. And look at this base. Talking of bases, I would have to come up with an interesting one for this. But the competition for the narrative bases is completed. I've had a look at the pictures, and I've chosen a winner, and I'll disclose that in another video coming up shortly. And they'll get themselves a copy of that Warhammer Conquest magazine. And whilst you're at it, make sure you subscribe. Right, and also comment, what would you like to see next in the video? Moving on. We've got information on the paints, as always. Touching in there, the Blight Hauler. What were the colours that you got? What were the colours they're giving you? I like the way that they go through this, but I think they've missed a point there, especially if you're a new painter. There's some small like little cracks and nooks that really they should have painted in first, and that's like the base. And the only way I'll kind of give like a bit of advice when painting is think about how you put your clothes on. You put your underclothes on first, and then you put the other layers on top. Unless, you otherwise want to. Start with those first, and that will help you to cover up any mistakes afterwards, and it's a lot easier. Okay, and it looks kind of nice there. Yep, that's real nice. Quite pleased with that. Have a few of those. Yeah, buy more than one issue. Now, we've got the combat section, which is always interesting, and they've got this thing like vehicle on deck, and it's talking about how to interact with the vehicle and how it moves. And then a significant thing about this is it has like multi-damage weapons, which is randomly determined, so it could do from like 1 to 6 damage. And so because you've got the melter and a rocket launcher, and that's good. I'm still not too happy with just the deck, but as always, I love my little data cards, and the data cards look good. Sorry about that. And and the way that these work and interact is brilliant. I would love to just snip these out and put them on card, but being a collector, I like to keep everything as it is, as pristine as possible. We've got shooting here. They're talking about melter and missiles hitting multiple targets, which is really good. I love the way that they always add in a new rule. Talking of rules, the extra replay rules. I mean, okay, I do know the 40k game system, but just having these just gives a new dynamic to the game if you're playing it exactly as a magazine. I still think that they should have the damage versus strength table, and that would be really good. On the back, we've got aggressors, and that's the next issue. Make sure you order 2 of those. Now, these push-fit models are about £12 at best that I found online, roughly. So you save about £4, by the time you've included shipping costs. So it's worthwhile getting these. And if you are expanding into the Warhammer 40k, then really getting 3 will be good. So whether you could run it as 3 individual units of 1, or run them as an individual unit of 3. So that's a maximum unit size. Sorry, excuse me. I was about to do a weird burp sneeze thing. As always, thank you very much for your time. It's been a bit strange. The competition for 250 subscriber is still running, as we had a bit of slow growth. I have had lots of things to deal with over time, so that's why I haven't had out as much content as I usually do. But it doesn't mean I don't appreciate the time that you spend here with myself. With the narrative bases, just to make mention there, just as it comes to mind, unfortunately I lost the footage for that. So I do have the Librarian completed from the Conquest magazine, issue number 8. And he's got all of his psychic powers coming out and looking a bit hardcore. And that's it for now. So I'll show that to you in another video anyway. So this is only a quick one. Like, comment, share and subscribe. And as always, I appreciate your time. This has been Spect. PC out.